Thanks a lot, Elisa.
Okay.
Well, if the cooler weather's not enough to give you a chill, maybe this is.
Halloween haunted houses are open all over the area, and this morning, Channel 8's Rebecca Lopez is taking us inside a Halloween theme park. Good morning and boo, Rebecca.
Good morning. I don't know how you talked me into doing this. I tell you, it's a little scary in here. I am in a haunted house where the clowns have gone mad, and here is what you're greeted by when you first walk in the door.
Welcome to Psycho's Clown House. Psycho is inside, ready for dinner. I mean to meet you. Come on inside, and if you happen to survive, I will meet you at the exit.
All right, Robert, are you ready? Robert says he's not ready. Well, come on anyway. Okay, we're going to take you through here, and I really don't know what's going to happen because no one has told me yet. I cannot translate that for you. Oh, look at this guy here.
Dinner's ready.
I don't think he had his coffee this morning.
You're gonna get it. We're right behind you. We know where you're at.
We're still walking through this maze. I'm trying to find my way through here. It's kind of scary here this morning. Oh, here we go. Robert, show this mirror here because it makes me look really thin. I like these haunted mirrors. All right, here we go. And we're still... I didn't expect that this morning. Okay, Robert, let's keep walking around. Okay, we have found the scary hallway, and I'm going to try to make my way through here and hope I don't get too scared. All right, and joining me now live is Tony Monhe. He actually Tony, you actually run FearFest. Good morning. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect out here besides the crazed clowns.
Well, our whole theme here is kind of what happens when good clowns go bad. So, yeah, it's kind of, people are kind of spooked by clowns at their best, and we've got some very twisted clowns here.
Now, this is really not geared towards children.
We don't recommend it for those under 12, but, you know, if you take them to stuff like that, they may be able to make it through, but they may need some therapy.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Okay, and coming up, we're going to show you the haunted hayride. Back to you guys.
Well, if you weren't awake before, I'm sure you're awake now, Rebecca.
Oh, definitely. Don't need coffee this morning.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Rebecca. That's definitely a slice and dice crew. Thanks. And that's just one of the haunted houses that's open this weekend in North Texas. Dozens of others are listed on the internet at guidelive.com. There you'll find descriptions on haunted houses that are suitable for all ages, from the youngest trick-or-treaters on up. There's much more still ahead on News 8 Saturday. Coming up,
If you're up for something a little spookier this weekend, why not head out to a haunted house?
Channel 8's Rebecca Lopez did. She found a Halloween theme park in Grapevine that has 2 haunted houses and a hayride. Rebecca?
Well, good morning. Actually, we made it through a haunted house earlier that had mad clowns in it. Now we're on a haunted hayride, which is probably a little bit scarier when it's pitch dark out here. Earlier, we took a short ride on this hayride. We're going to show you some of the scenes here from this haunted hayride. We found the Roswell alien crash site. We were greeted by space creatures, obviously a scary sight. We also stumbled on a toxic waste site. People will see all kinds of things out here along the way. You will go through a haunted forest. Rocks will fall on you. Obviously not real rocks. We don't want to scare anybody or actually hurt anyone. But if you look closely, you might also spot Elvis in the afterlife. Now, this FearFest is recommended for adults only. It's really not recommended for children under 12. And I think that I've picked up a creature along the way. I hope you can see that. All right, I don't know if I'm going to make it through this morning. Coming up, we're going to show you, I think, a haunted maze that I'm going to try to go through. Back to you guys.
All right, try and keep it safe out there, Rebecca.
All right.
The kid was Fang, that was Porky.
They all have nicknames.
Coming up, well, still to come, we'll go back out to Grapevine to a haunted house to show you what this year's trick-or-treaters can expect.
Stay with us. Well, Halloween is still a week away, but plenty of ghosts and goblins have already been spotted around North Texas, as we just saw.
This is true. This morning, Channel 8's Rebecca Lopez found a few of them. Rebecca?
Well, that's right. We've actually found a haunted house, a Victorian haunted house, and we found the homeowner, and he is telling us not to go in this house.
This was a nice house. And then things went bad, real bad. The clowns, they wouldn't stay in their tent. And they came over. What they did was wrong. I can't vouch for your safety in there. Only a fool would go further.
Well, we're going to venture in here anyway, because we're pretty adventuresome. So let's take a look. Come on, Robert. We really don't know what's in store for us. He's telling us not to go in, but here we are. Oh, hey, look at this. Can you see this, Robert? Robert, our photographer, says that looks like him in the morning before he's had his coffee. Come on, Robert. We're going to venture into the haunted kitchen. See what we have here. All right, here we are in the haunted kitchen.
Get out of my kitchen! Get out of my
See, I need a kitchen like this. That way I wouldn't have to cook because I'd be too scared. But joining me now is Tony Monhay. He is actually the guy who runs FearFest here. Tony, tell me how you came up with the idea for all of these haunted houses and hayrides and what have you.
Well, my wife and I are independent film and video makers and stuff, and so we a lot of this stuff is stuff that we would want to see and that we would feel is entertaining, and we think it's pretty interesting. We've got some really good reviews from folks.
What is it about haunted houses that draws adults to these things? I mean, why are we so interested in coming out to these things?
Well, I think it's something like just roller coasters and just getting the whole fear of, just being in fear for your life for a little bit. And I think it just piques an interest.
And this actually gets underway. What time can you give us a little bit of information on that?
Well, it's 7:30 tonight, and we'll be here tomorrow night, Sunday night, and then Wednesday through Saturday, opening at 7:30 every night.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And scaring us. And let me tell you, it really is scary. Maybe if we have a chance, we'll come back and show you some more of the house. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks a lot, Rebecca. And that is just one of the haunted houses that's open this weekend in North Texas. Dozens of others are listed on the internet at guidelive.com. There you'll find descriptions on the haunted houses that are suitable for all ages, from the youngest trick-or-treaters on up.
Well, let's turn from Halloween to history, learning history at the theater.